Hi guys, welcome to Reen's Place. Today I'm using up some of the last of the chicken from Chicken Palooza. This is the chicken that I did in the crock pot. And all I did was an onion, some carrots. I don't know if there was celery in this pot or not, but onions, carrots, celery. I put in like a cup of water and as many of those giant chicken breasts as I could fit in there. Some of them were just so like tough looking that I figured this would be the best way to use them. I'm going to, in a frying pan here, I don't know if I said it or not, but I'm making chicken quesadillas out of leftovers. So I made some of these for a birthday party I went to. This is the leftover chicken. I am going to use what I need to make the quesadillas, and anything else I will bag 2 cups of it into a freezer bag, and I'll use for a casserole. The other day I made an enchilada casserole, and I was so nice to just grab this out of the freezer and do that. I might use some of this chicken another day. Like I said, I'll freeze it to make chicken empanadas. That's a whole day of work doing that. But those are so simple too. It's just a lot of, with pinching the dough closed and frying them. Because I don't do just like a dozen. I do like 12 dozen and then I freeze them all. Alright, so I'm going to get started on this. This pan is on. And I'm just going to use a little oil in here. And I have 1 large onion that I have I would say a medium-sized dice on. Maybe small to medium. And I'm just going to put that in there. Alright, so I'm just going to let these soften up, saute them a bit, and I'll come back with you when we're ready to start adding the other things in. Super simple. It's like 5 ingredients. That's it. Alright, be back in a minute. Okay guys, I'm back. It's been about, 3 minutes or so, and the onions are starting to become translucent. So they're ready. And you don't want these to be really, really soft because, the chicken is soft and the stuff in the salsa is soft, so you want a little texture in there. Okay, so I have the onions in here. They're going nice, and I'm just going to add, I don't know how much chicken, however much. I'll see what my pan can hold. And again, this chicken was just literally cooked in the crock pot with carrot, onion, and celery, maybe. And I think I did it like 8 hours in the crock pot on low. And then I put the chicken into the bowl, and then I just used tongs, and I just like squeezed them, and they broke apart like this. I put a little bit of the juice on top of the chicken in the bowl also. Okay, that's all. I'm going to keep this. I'll put this into quart-sized Ziploc bags, and I'll use that for when I make empanada. You know what? I'll probably put it all in 1-gallon bag, and I'll use this for my empanadas. Okay. And so you're just going to mix this around. And when I made the chicken, I didn't salt and pepper the broth, so I'm just going to put, it looks like a lot, but this isn't even like a measuring spoon. This says like a tad. It's probably like 1/4 teaspoon. Salt and pepper. And now you can put whatever you want in here for a sauce. I usually use home canned salsa, but I'm all out of the hot one. The spicy one's gone, and all I have left I think is like peach salsa. So this is the Paste Picante medium, and I bought it because I got it at ShopRite in this giant container, and I knew I was going to use a lot. And again, no measurements here. Salsa, picante, whatever you like. They have mild, you can get hot. This is medium. And then, because I don't even think we're going to eat these quesadillas. I call them quesadillas. I'm not really even sure what they are. But I don't even think we're going to eat these tonight because, like I said, we had them at the party. I think I'm going to just make them and freeze them. And I know that my son's been working a lot, so he'll come home and take some of these. On nights when he works late, he could just throw these in his oven or his air fryer, whatever you want to do. We had these the other night when we came home from party. I had some leftovers in my fridge, and we put them in my Ninja air fryer. I think it was like 5 minutes. Okay, so the only other thing that I'm going to add is some onion powder. And then I'm going to put the tiniest bit of some red pepper flakes in here. Just because. You don't want to put too much of the sauce in it. I mean, this looks a little juicy to me than what I normally make, but that's fine. I'll just put a little bit in the, I'll be careful with it when I'm putting it in the tortillas. Okay, so I'm just going to simmer this on very, very low and set up the station where I'm going to be making them, which is just my griddle. So I'm going to lower it, lower it, lower it. And I will go set up the other area, and I'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll get these on the grill. Okay, guys, I'm back. This is my setup. I'm over here on my baking counter. I have a large platter, my Cuisinart griddle. I have it's hot and seasoned, but I usually add a little spray anyway. Let me move this down. Sorry. Then I have a plate of cheese, the chicken mixture, and my flour tortillas. These are like the medium-sized ones. I got these at Aldi's. 10 count, medium soft. So I have 20 here, but I do have another pack of 30, and then I have a half a package of these little ones. The small fajita. I know it's fajita. I was only kidding. Okay, and then so in here, what I like to do, I like to do chicken and cheese ones. And although I have a plate of cheese, I also like to add a big bunch in here. But you know what? If you don't want this, you could do plain chicken. You could do all cheese. You don't have to do anything. You could do meat. This is just me using what I have and what we like. I know my son likes these, so this is how we make them. If you hear I have the 3 dogs for you guys who are new here, but I have 3 dogs here, so if you hear anything now, my husband's on his way home, so if they start barking, I'll turn the video off so you don't have to hear them, but they're loud. It is what it is. Okay, so this is how I started out. I like to get 3 or 4 on the griddle. The little ones, I think I could fit 4. These size, I'm not sure. I just take a little cheese. That's a little cheese, a little of the chicken mixture. Oops. Kind of flatten it out a little bit. Put as much or as little as you like. I just don't like when like all the filling comes out when it's being warmed up. That's why I kind of keep them kind of flat. And then I like to add a little bit more cheese on top. Oops. Anything on the floor my dogs will get later. And then I'm just going to stick it down here. And I'm going to do that till I have 4 of them. And then I'm going to spray the grill. So 2, 3. No, 1, 2, 3. And another thing that I really like in these, which I didn't have, I had them in the freezer, but honestly I forgot to take them out, so I don't have any in my fridge. I like to do sometimes like strips of onions, or onions and peppers. And I do have a mixed bag of onions and peppers, but I forgot to get them out of the freezer. And by the time I remembered it, I was over it. But the onions and peppers, especially the peppers, oh, they taste really good in here. So if you have the forethought to have those ready, that would be a very good addition. These are super simple. So what do you guys make your quesadillas or fajitas out of? Like what kind of stuff do you put in? Is there anything in yours that I don't have in mine? Or, and I have to say I tasted this off camera when I was bringing the chicken over, and those red pepper flakes really do add a nice little kick to it. I like a much better whiff. Okay, I'm moving the camera over now real quick. Okay, I think you can see okay here. So what I like to do is I just have the olive oil cooking spray. I just like to spray the griddle a little bit because it gives it a little color to the outside. See, mine's nice and hot. I don't know if you've seen it smoking a lot. And again, I'm just going to push this down a little bit. See that sizzle? And I might only get 3 on this of these size. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're only going to get 3. Because you don't want them on here so tight that it's hard to turn them over. And that's it. You'll see how quick these go. And usually while they're cooking, I start on like the next batch that I'm going to stick on. So I already have one made. I'm going to quick off camera here just fill 2 more up so that when these are ready to go, we could just quickly switch them out. These smell so good. I wish you could smell them. Okay, that's it. I have 3 ready on the side here waiting to go on. Okay, let's see. And how do you like to eat them? Like I said, I warm them up. See how nice the color is? I warm them up and I serve them with a little salsa on the side and like a little dish, and I like sour cream on mine. And that's what I do. I just, when I eat them, I like cut them into like pieces, boop, 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 and I use them like to dip into the things. But these are super simple. They're so tasty, and it's so nice to have them already made that literally 5 minutes in the air fryer or like 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes in your preheated oven from frozen, and that's all you need. But what else was I going to tell you? So my mom is here visiting me, and last night we made the French onion chicken casserole that I have posted. I got the original recipe, was a pressure cooker recipe that I got from Jeffrey at Pressure Luck, and it's so yummy. I just make mine on the stovetop though, because a lot of people don't have pressure cookers. I'm going to try it in the pressure cooker. I've never made it in there, but I will try that one time on like his exact recipe. So I'm going to do that. But my mom really enjoyed that casserole. She said it was her favorite, but I reminded her that she says everything is her favorite. So I don't know how much weight to put, on that one, but she really liked it. We both enjoyed it. Tonight we're going to have a kind of crock pot dinner. I don't know if you remember during Chicken Palooza, I made that creamy Italian chicken crock pot meal, and it was just like pieces of chicken, the cream cheese. I think it had in it did it have any cream of? It might have had a cream of chicken soup. I'll have to go back and check the video. And it had the Italian dressing and the ranch dressing. And I put that in the crock pot, and then I make like fettuccine, and I use that as a sauce over the pasta. Tonight we're going to make homemade fettuccine, so I wanted to get all this done because this is also the counter that I use my bread machine on. So I want to get this done and cleaned up and put away so that I can make it dirty again with the pasta stuff. But yeah, we're going to have that tonight. There's videos for both the crock pot meal for the French onion chicken that I gave my mom last night that was really good, and I can link them below if I remember. I'll try. I always say, I'm going to link that below, and I rarely remember, but I will try to do that. And yeah, this is it. We're done. They're nice and crispy on the outside, golden. And then I spray it a couple times until I see it's like more greasy, if you will, looking, and then I stop spraying. Like after a couple times you spray it, you really don't need to spray the griddle anymore. Alright guys, that's it for this one. I hope you give this a try. It's so good. You can put whatever you want inside of them. And it's so easy. Just saute your vegetables first. Add whatever leftover meat you have. Some salsa, picante, whatever kind of sauce you have in your fridge. And season it to taste. Salt, pepper, and onion powder is what I use. And some red pepper flakes, which I think really adds something to it. So if you have any questions about making these, put them in the box below and I'll try to get back to you. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, please hit the red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you think it's something that they would enjoy as well. Alright guys, I'll be back soon. Thank you.